Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe. Guys, I hope you guys saw the weigh-in. I wanted to give my take and my reaction to Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia and my final prediction. So Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia are gonna square off in about probably what for about 10 hours time. You're gonna see them squaring off, and we're gonna have a result of this anticipated, very hugely anticipated fight, which we've been waiting for years, which we thought would never happen, but somehow it has. And now we're 10 hours away from knowing who comes out victorious here. I'm really pumped. I'm really excited. I haven't really got this kind of feel for a boxing fight in a very long time. Probably because these guys don't make the fights. They don't fight enough. They don't fight, and we finally got a proper fight between two great fighters. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. I genuinely are very excited for this one. I think it's a cracking fight. I do. I think it's gonna be a war of honestly, it's gonna be an unbelievable scrap. Ryan Garcia with his fast hands and his movement. Ryan Garcia's got to move in this fight. I've said this. He's got to move. Gervonta Davis, on the other hand, he's got to make mistakes. He's got to walk forward. And I actually think Gervonta Davis might have to be a pressure fighter in this fight and look to walk Ryan Garcia down. And that comes with dangers, by the way, because Ryan Garcia is very fast, very explosive, and he can punch. So Gervonta Davis is going to be in his firing line, which could obviously put him in a very vulnerable position. But I do think that if Gervonta Davis is able to walk pressure Ryan Garcia, he might be able to force mistakes. And that's what I think Gervonta Davis is going to have to do. I think if Gervonta Davis just tries to box from the outside, I don't think he's that stupid. I don't think he can. I don't think he can box from the outside and lunge in. I think Garcia is going to be looking to use his height and reach. And Gervonta might find it very tough. I actually think Gervonta struggled a bit against Rolly because of those reasons. But Rolly obviously is nowhere near as technically as good, as sound, as quick, as good an athlete as Ryan. I think Ryan he's been doing it longer. I think he's just technically a much better fighter. He's more of a boxer than Rolly is. I think Rolly's technique and is not the greatest. So I think Gervonta Davis is going to have his work cut out because Ryan Garcia he's a proper fighter. And you know what? Ryan Garcia's got heart. He's not a guy that talks a load of crap. Ryan Garcia's got a lot of heart. And that's why I think this is going to be a very, very tough fight for Gervonta Davis. I don't think it's going to be a fight like people think Tank's going to hit him with a two-piece and Ryan's going to stay down. No, Ryan's got serious heart. He's got serious heart. Probably as much heart as Tank, if not more. Ryan Garcia's got a lot of heart. This ain't no pretty boy. That's just a guy that's going to come to lay down for Tank. No. This is a guy that's coming to do serious damage to Tank. And this is a guy that really wants to win. I can tell from the way he's talking. Ryan Garcia he's the business. He wants this really, really bad. So don't count Ryan out in this fight. I'm telling you, do not count Ryan Garcia out in this fight. Ryan Garcia is the business, and Ryan Garcia wants this badly. Trust me, I tell you this now. Ryan Garcia is not coming to lie down here. He's coming to do some serious damage. And I think people need to put more respect on Ryan Garcia's name. I do, because I do think Ryan Garcia is the real deal. I think a lot of people look at him as some kind of social media star. I can tell you this, that Ryan Garcia is a proper boxer. Having said that, Gervonta Davis is a serious killer. Gervonta Davis, and I shouldn't say killer because, he's not a killer, he's a boxer, and he's a great fighter. And what I mean by that is how Gervonta Davis is in the ring. When Gervonta Davis smells blood, he's very, very dangerous inside that ring. He's very, very dangerous. He's very good. He's got very good IQ. He's very explosive and he can punch. And, he's got the kind of power, which is explosive power, the kind of power that, like, Canelo's got a little bit of this as well, where he can catch you with shots that you don't see coming and they can really do some serious damage. And Gervonta Davis is probably even better than Canelo at that. He's very explosive, very, very explosive, and he's got a very high knockout. He's got a very, very high knockout ratio. I think they were saying that the third best in the sport. He is unbelievable, Gervonta Davis. There's no doubt about it. And look, there's people there criticizing me. Oh, Imran, no, because I know Ryan Garcia is a great fighter. And this is what I'm trying to I'm trying to tell you guys is I actually think this fight is going to be a lot tougher than what you guys think. I think you guys are not giving Ryan Garcia enough respect, and you're not putting enough respect on Ryan's name. I think he's gonna shock you. I think either whatever happens in this fight, I think Ryan's performance is going to shock you to how good he is. And this is where I think a lot of people are going to be shocked, because I think Ryan's going to do a lot better than what people give him credit for. And like I said, I won't be shocked if Ryan pulls it off. Don't be shocked. You know, I've got people like Michael Parsons in the comment section, you know, saying that, look, Imran Tank's the most complete fighter in the sport. You'll see. You'll see. Tank isn't going to have an easy night here. Tank's going to be pushed, roughed. This is going to be a very, very tough fight, in my opinion. Very, very tough fight. I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys now. This is not an easy fight for Gervonta Davis. This is not an easy fight. I keep telling people, I'm telling you now, Gervonta Davis is going to be pushed and pushed to the limit in this fight. Gervonta Davis hasn't fought anybody like Ryan Garcia. He hasn't. You know, young, in his prime, got skills, got technique. This is going to be by far his hardest fight. You know, Leonard Ellaby and those guys saying it's going to end in a round and stuff. Stop it. Stop it. Trust me, it's not. If Gervonta Davis goes in with that kind of attitude where he feels that this fight's going to be easy, he's going to have a rude awakening. I'm telling you. I'm telling you now, Gervonta Davis is in for a big shock. If he thinks that this is going to be an easy fight, it's not going to be an easy fight. Not in the slightest. It's going to be a proper tough fight. Proper tough fight. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to actually seeing how this fight plays out. I do expect this to be a very rough and tough fight for all concerned. I think it's a tough fight. You know, this isn't an easy fight. Some people seem to think that Ryan Garcia is coming to lie over. No, absolutely, he's not coming to lie down. Ryan Garcia is coming to win this. You know, and it's not the fact that I'm still going with Tank as final prediction. I actually think both of them look very good at the weigh-in. I'm still going with Tank slightly, but like I said, I won't be surprised if Ryan pulls it off. I do think it's going to be a very highly competitive match. That both guys are going to have a lot of success in their own ways. But like I said, both guys at the weigh-in were actually looking pretty good. I don't think anyone looked drained. I think both of them look pretty well. I think it looks weak from Gervonta's side. I think Gervonta's tried to have every advantage. But I don't know how much of an advantage it is, because Ryan looks pretty good to me. He doesn't look that drained. He look good. He looks good. Whether the rehydration clause has an impact, I don't know. But from what I saw of him, he looks pretty good. He looks pretty good in the weigh-in. He looks calm. He looks relaxed. So I actually think that Gervonta and Ryan both look well. So I don't know whether the weight's going to be that much of an issue here. But again, only time will tell. Let's see the performances. Let's hope that doesn't get made an excuse. If Ryan does lose, that the weight doesn't get made an excuse. But like I said, I'm really looking forward to it, because I think we're going to get a barnstormer here. I think we're going to get an amazing fight. And let's hope both guys, firstly, I like to say this, let's hope both guys come out safe. No one gets seriously injured. And most importantly, both guys put a fight of their life on the, I hope that both guys give it all they've got. All they got, and we get one of the best fights in the last 10 years. Let's hope it lives up to the hype. And you know what? I actually think it will. I actually think I don't know if it'll last to 12, but I actually think we could get a war. The only thing when you look at Ryan Garcia, I think Ryan Garcia, this is why I said I think if Tank needs to pressure Ryan Garcia, because I do think Ryan Garcia is an emotional character. I think if Tank catches Ryan Garcia a couple of times, I do think Ryan Garcia is going to open up, because he comes across a very emotional character. So I think Tank could get to Ryan Garcia. He could get Ryan Garcia to bite. You know, Ryan Garcia does look like a very emotional guy. And I do think if Ryan Garcia gets hit with a couple of shots, he might look to show bravado and start throwing punches, and that might leave himself more exposed and open for big shots from Tank. So yeah, Ryan Garcia's got to be wary of that left hand of Tank, because that's a very vicious left hand of Tank. That's the kind of left hand that puts people to sleep. And Gervonta Davis has got to be wary of Ryan's left hook. But the thing is with the left hook, because Gervonta Davis is a small southpaw, that's not going to be easy for him to land. So I'm looking, like I said, I'm looking forward to. I feel like Tank matches up better with his best shot, which is the left hand, than Ryan Garcia's left hook. So I think Tank has more of a chance of landing that big left hand. But again, let's see who adopts the best tactic for the fight. Leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, guys.